welcome to another one of my videos. In this one we're going to be looking at puppet furniture, but furniture that folds away. And all of these pieces of furniture fold away into about this amount of space. Now some of the pieces of furniture like this one here is made in two pieces. The lid comes off and you can store that away, and the other piece is basically a U shape with the front and two sides with hinges so that they can fold away. Now it's a little bit annoying because the two of them can get separated in the storage, but at least it works. Now this one in the center here, this larger one, the lid also comes off that, and it's a U shape just like the others. But where the sides are a little bit smaller and they don't overlap, you can close them. And then I have a stick which is nice and flexible so that when you pivot it, pivots about this point and it will hold it closed for when you store it away. Now these three small ones here are similar, but the lid on it is attached by a cloth hinge here, and it's a loose hinge so that when you fold in the two sides, that lid will hinge over and go on the other side of the two back pieces and front piece, and it will store nice and flat like that. Now this one here is the same. The lid lifts up and there is its cloth hinge. The two sides will fold in, the lid goes down, and then it folds flat also. Now some furniture have its sides butted into the front panel because it's not important that that be seen or not seen, but others, like this one, is butted on the side because it is important that it's seen from this side, and also this crack here has to remain closed. Also the whole thing has to be open and not closed, and don't do that during the filming. So what we can do there is on the lid here we can make a little locator peg which then goes into that little hole there when it folds down, and that helps hold the thing secure when it's open. Now some articles, when they fold away, they're not very wide, so that when those two sides fold in, they're not going to fold neatly like a book there. One is going to have to fold in further, and then you have to allow a little bit of extra depth there so that the other will fold on top of it, and then that cloth one goes right at the top and it folds away flat. Now usually you have some hinges to be able to hinge things together, except for that cloth one at the top which has to be reasonably flexible to bend, but you can also, like in this case, use a cloth hinge as well, and it works fine. And then there are some more complicated ones which the legs move in and they will fold down, so they fold like that. Now, occasionally I didn't have any metallic hinges, and so like this one I didn't use cloth. Because it was made of a frame, I was able to make them out of wood so that they can double over and it will fold away nicely. So let's make one with wooden hinges. I've cut out my panels. I'm going to have 3 drawers and a door simulated, and here's the frame, so I'm going to nail that all together. So there I have it, and I'm going to inset those into there. So on the other side I'm going to have to take some 10mm sticks and go right around each of those borders to support those there. Now I've made 2 sides, and I could butt it like this, or I can put it at the back. I think I'll do it that way. Now I'm going to take a stick to make my hinges, 4 of those of course, and put it in there and mark this way. Then allowing for that board, I'm going to mark it also that way, and then cut that piece out. And there it is, and then I'm going to drill a hole through here and then round off those corners so that it is a circle. So it will end up like that. put it in here, mark it, and then we're going to nail it on, and there's going to be one here and one down this end as well. Nail a small nail or screw a screw in there so that now it will bend. Now I'm going to need a lid, so here's a board, put that on top and just cut it to size. And there we have the lid, and I just put a stick on the edge of that board just to pretty it up a bit. And now let's make the cloth hinge. Now in the back here, we're going to be putting a line along the top there on the lid just to know where we're going to put a groove. Now it doesn't matter how you do your groove, just make a groove. And it's going to be wide enough so that you can fit a stick in here which is going to hold the cloth in place. So then I'm going to get some cloth nice and strong, put that over the groove and put my stick on there, whack it in with a hammer and then nail it in with some small nails. Then let the body of it on top of the lid line up that cloth, and then give it enough length so it's going to be a loose joint, and then a stick on top of that and nail it on. Next I'm going to take a stick and make a block for the locator pin at the back and glue and nail that one on, and one for the other side as well. Then I'll mark the center of that in a distance, and also on the lid, make that reference, drill a hole and put a peg in, such as this. Now you can put some locator pins in the front parts as well, but from here it's just cosmetics, like putting some knobs on that I made onto the drawers, and also some fake hinges, which are just some round half rounds put in the joint there. Now everything was folding away okay, but I wanted it to fold totally flat, so I reduced that a little bit so they don't cross over here, so they're flat, and I also reduced therefore the top a little bit to compensate for that, and this stick here I countersunk it so it's flat, so now everything does go nice and flat, and it does fold flat now. So there it is. All that you need to do now is maybe varnish it, paint it, look after it, use it, and then after that fold it and store it away.